Hey everybody, I'm SK and welcome to this, our 44th episode of the Hunting Grounds vlog. Now last week I had mentioned that we are going to give away a CD. We're going to give away a copy of Nox Arcana's Necronomicon. And we're going to do that in just a little bit. But first, a couple of things. Now last week I did a vlog that we talked a lot about storage and using bins and using boxes and the benefits of each and the negative aspects of each. There was a couple of things came up between then and now that I wanted to add to that. The first thing, which is probably a no-brainer, but this is something that I had thought of and had written down and for some reason just didn't read off of the list. When storing your bins or your boxes or whatever you're storing your stuff in, be sure when you stack it to stack the heaviest stuff on the bottom and the lightest stuff up on top. You'll have a much more stable pile and you're less likely to crush the lower boxes, and it's just, you know, like I said, it's probably a no-brainer, but it's worth mentioning. The other thing was from one of our viewers, SW Grinder 1, I believe, mentioned banana boxes. Banana boxes are a much heavier box, not heavier as in, well, probably heavier as in weight too, but they're stronger. They're a more sturdy box, uniform in size, and you can they're not too big where you can put too much stuff in it to make it too heavy. So you know what? Banana boxes. Keep that in mind. Maybe a good option for you if you're using boxes. This week, I wanted to kind of keep on track with bringing some useful information to the vlogs. Something so that you guys out there are actually getting something besides wasting time watching my videos. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about repairing broken PVC, but this comes with a story. So early last summer I had been watching YouTube videos and I stumbled onto a video of The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel, and the video itself was set to the movie The Watchmen. And as this video starts, you're panning out through the cemetery, and just as, you know, it's probably within the first 20 seconds of the video, it goes out through this beautiful entryway, this beautiful gate, with these wrought iron pillars up either side. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, I want to make that. That is beautiful. I want to make it. So that was that we set out as our big project for last year. We wasted a lot of the summer at the theme park with my daughter. We got a late start, but we ended up getting it finished just in time to get it entered into the Halloween FX prop building contest, which we took second place in, which is good because I generally don't enter contests. I don't enter my stuff into contests. I don't know. I just don't. But we won second place, and we were seconded by a beautiful tombstone by the Davis Graveyard. So I guess if you're going to lose to somebody, the Davis Graveyard is one to lose to. But so what I wanted to show you a little bit of, you know, behind the scenes of the build of this, but not too much. I don't want to waste a lot of time on this. So here's a picture of the pillar, on one side of the pillar, the wrought iron part, and you can see it's all PVC here. And this next picture, we've got this is, I think this is the other side of the pillars, but you see it's all painted up, painted black. And this picture here is the finished product, everything all finished for the contest. Now, after the contest and everything was you know, kind of winding down, and we're getting ready to get into the setup season for the haunt, I had the gates set up out in the front yard, or out in the front in the driveway, and I'm not sure why. I'm not even sure why we had them set up out there.
I just figured.
But and I had some good big cinder blocks in the bottom, holding the things down. So I was pretty confident that it's. You saw the pictures. It's pretty. There's not a lot for the wind to catch onto. But as it turns out, the wind doesn't need a lot to catch onto, and the wind took this and just slammed it straight into the ground. It was a little bit cold out, and it really did some serious damage. Here's a picture of what the damage looked like, and it was just not pretty. I looked out the window and my heart just kind of sank, and I went outside and I looked at it, and I sat there. I don't think I ever really had that sense of defeat. I looked at it thinking we can fix this. And it was funny because really the thing that I had looked at the most was right at the bottom of the one pillar. I had failed to weight down the pillar as the Gorilla Glue was drying the base onto the stone part of the pillar, and it got a little crooked. Well, that actually broke right off, and so I had an opportunity to reglue the bottom. So that was a big thing. I can fix that crooked bottom. And I did. Because that was driving me up a wall. And anybody who builds their own props knows something little like that, nobody else is going to notice, but you see it every time and it'll drive you insane. So anyways, as we got closer to Halloween, Cody and I were poised with, how are we going to fix this? There was a lot of sections of PVC that were shattered.
A lot.
There was a lot of sections of PVC that were broken. There was quite a few clean breaks. I mean, not a perfectly straight break, but pretty clean with no extra pieces. So that made it kind of easy. The question was, how are we going to fix it? How are we going to glue PVC back together? So this is what we come up with. And as an example, I have a piece of PVC here that I cut in half to simulate the break. I tried breaking one. I actually had Cody throw it in the freezer so I could go outside and smack it on the corner of the stairs and break it. And it shattered into 12 pieces. I can't show you with that. So anyways, what we came up with was that another thing that we had used in the build of this, if you recall from the picture, was CPVC. I used 1/2-inch PVC and 1/2-inch CPVC, which is a smaller tan PVC. Here is a piece of CPVC, 1/2-inch, and here is a piece right next to it of 1/2-inch PVC. And you'll notice that it's pretty close to the size that fits into there. Not quite. And actually, that depends on the piece of PVC. So I can't say not quite all the time because I actually have one that fits. I have one piece of PVC over here that fits a perfect CPVC inside of it. But, so here's what we come up with. When you have a piece that's broken that you need to repair, you take a small piece of CPVC and take a hacksaw and cut it the long way. All right, you'll see I've already done that on this one here. And you may need to take a knife and take a little bit extra out of there, but you need to be able to squeeze that down so that you can put that inside of your piece of PVC. And then all you've got to do, throw a little bit of your primer in here and a little bit of your cement, prime this up, and slide that right inside there. Same thing with this, put the glue on the inside, and you should end up with a little bit of glue on the outside of your rim here. Just put that in and push them together, and once that glue dries, that's going to be just about as strong as the PVC. As long as you're not putting a lot of weight on or a lot of support. This isn't going to support a lot, but it's pretty solid. I mean, even this piece I didn't glue, and it's pretty solid, so it's not going anywhere. That might come in handy for somebody if you've ever got a fancy PVC structure that that you want to repair. And just as proof, here's one of the two side pillars that was quite damaged. And unfortunately, I can't get the whole thing into the picture, but well, you can look up the bottom if you'd like. But it is all back together. There's a couple of spots that could probably use a little bit more glue, but other than that, it fared out pretty well. We were able to get it repaired and set back up before Halloween, and we actually were smart this time and tied it down.
Yeah.
So we had no more problems, and it actually stood up to some substantial winds thereafter without a problem. Now, one other thing that you may be able to use this for, you can see here on this, if I bring this back over here, is we have a lot of sections here where I wanted to glue PVC to PVC and be able to have, you know, a little bit of support there, but not have the big bulky connectors. So what I come up with, and this is something that may benefit somebody down the road as well, is by taking I actually did it with, I did some with a piece of sandpaper put over the top of a piece of conduit to help sand this down. But we took a router table and routed out half inch, or no, whatever it was, 3/4 of an inch out of the ends of the PVC, and then sanded it down with this. You know, put this in a vise, sanded it down so that it was a little bit wider because the 3/4 didn't quite make it around another piece of PVC. And now we had something to glue for a nice clean joint. Now, something I come up with after that is if this needs to support more weight, you can use that same little trick with the CPVC and cut little tiny pegs and cut open that slit, stick that right in the end of these, and then you can put that right in the hole. There you go. And that'll give that more support. So that's a good way of gluing, and this was all glued with regular PVC cement. Make sure you prime the joints and PVC cement the joints, and once they're dry, it's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I mean, you can break it, I don't know, not terribly easy, but not terribly difficult to break a joint like this. But I was surprised at how strong it was. It was pretty solid. So there you have it. That's my little trick, my little tip for today on repairing broken PVC. And this probably only works with 1/2 inch PVC and 1/2 inch CPVC. But there may be other combinations of PVC and CPVC that will work. If you've come up with any, leave it in a comment. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a live video, and I probably won't have the vlog edited before I start the live video, but we're going to be doing live video on the build of our Swamp Witch. I'm really looking forward to getting that project done. I think we showed last week that we had a couple of feet made. This is the basic structure for my feet. And today I've gone through and started shaping the foam and carving it out to look like a foot, because I'm hoping that this whole project comes out ultra realistic. Well, whoa, as realistic as a Swamp Witch is, I guess. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. This came out I think pretty good, pretty darn good for a foam carving of a foot. And I'm using my own foot as a sample because, I don't know, I want her to have big, nasty feet. I mean, my feet aren't nasty, but I guess I can work on that. I can make these nasty. that is pretty much all we have for this week's vlog, other than the important thing. We're going to see who is taking this home. Well, going to pick up this box out of their mailbox. Can I have the bin? Can I have the...
I mean, you can.
He's so proud of himself. He's been balancing that on his head for the whole vlog. And not only a whole vlog, but all the pre-vlog crap that we go through.
Mm-hmm. It's been great. My back hurts, but it's been great.
So.
Pick a name.
Nope. Oh. All the names. The people who left a comment in the vlog are in here.
Here.
So, Cody.
Have a name.
Who's coming home? Who is it?
Read it.
You read it.
You read it. Oh God, I drop it. That didn't happen. Shh.
Haunt Guy 311. And it'll never focus on that because I'm too pretty and it focuses on me. Haunt Guy 311. You are the lucky winner of this week's giveaway for the Necronomicon CD by Nox Arcana. Now, I'll get in touch with you. In the meantime, Cody, take that. We are also going to be doing another giveaway. Not this week. I think we're going to do it next week. We're going to be giving away... Can I have that other...
Other what?
The DVD.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I suppose.
Next week. We're gonna announce this. So, we're going to give away the Creepy Crawlies DVD from Atmosphere FX. Next week we announce it. I think I'm going to give it 2 weeks. From the time we announce it to the time we draw for it. But, regardless, make sure you check out next week's vlog. Tiny last little bit of news. And I'm not giving you a whole hell of a lot on it. But I got some really great stuff coming.
Mm-hmm. Really great. I don't know.
And that's not a great stuff. That's not a great stuff joke either.
Yeah, no.
Only one person I think actually caught on to the fact that we had like 12 of these lined up in the back for the Witch project, and we made a little pun at the end of how much great stuff was in the vlog. But no, I got some really cool things coming.
We're funny guys.
Probably around the end of April that I'm looking forward to giving away. So that is it for today, and
bye. See you.
From the Haunting Grounds, I'm SK.
I'm Cody.
And we're out of here. Thanks for watching.
Pleasant dreams.
Can't give her Starburst. I have to give her Starburst.
You want a donut? You want a donut?
My no nut.
What? Yes. Hi. Want this? Yeah? Yeah? You want it? Okay. What do you want, Moose?
It's almost like he knew.
I know. He's like, what? Food? Do I have food? Alright, back upstairs. Go on. Go on, back upstairs.